Labyrinth of Zangetsu is an ink brush illustrated dungeon crawler. Never seen anything like it. So if you like games like Eye of the Beholder, Etrian Odyssey, Wizardry, then this game is probably something you're going to want to check out. It's available on PS4, the Switch, and Steam, and it just released today. So if you like the sound of that and you like the way that this game looks, I'm going to leave a link for you guys to the Steam store page just down below, alongside my Twitch channel where I stream nearly every day. Now, if you're unfamiliar with dungeon crawlers as a genre, they're extremely addictive games to play. It's a very, very simple game loop. You create a party of wizards, warriors, clerics, thieves, samurais, ninjas, and literally every class you can think of, and you explore dungeons square by square, uncovering loot, fighting monsters, finding secret doors, falling down pit traps. Super addictive. And one thing that I do know that Labyrinth of Zangetsu has is kind of like an Iron Man mode. You cannot save the game whenever you want, and if your party dies, they fall on that square, and you have to create an entirely new team of level 1 characters in an attempt to rescue their corpses, bring them back to the surface, and try to resurrect them. So cool. Anyway, you know the drill, guys. I'm going to play this for about 30 to 40 minutes, give you guys a taste of the start of the game. Again, the link to the Steam store page is down below. Let's get into it. Alright, let's go for a brand new game. Oh my god, here we go. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Blightbane Hopefuls. Welcome to Edo. You there, leader, by what do they call you? Enter name. I care not if you give me your true name or simply that by which you wish to be known. Ooh. Caramon. This name cannot be changed later. It's fine. We have received a new training order for Blightbane conscripts. Assemble a team of 6 and proceed to the trial. Will you enlist those already familiar to you, or perhaps, if you require more members, there are doubtless a few who would be willing to serve under your leadership. Make your choice. Take heed, cooperation between the holy and unholy is forbidden, as you will be unable to bring out the true potential of either. Oh, so you can't have evil members with... Oh, this is very wizardry right here. Conscript list. Ichi. A human samurai. A warrior half Oni. Oh, crap. Oh, so he's good. Neutral, good, neutral, neutral, neutral. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But he's half Oni though. Like, am I allowed to take... Let's just say... Okay, so 6? Which conscript do you want to check? F. Let's have a look at these guys. Sword of Trials and leather armor. Dude, look at that art. It's cool, man. Wait, can I... Can I, like, just choose these guys and add them? Change name? Oh, that's pretty cool. You can change their name. What happens if I just depart? So we just go bop, 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 bop. Face the Blightbane trial with this party. Front rows, back rows. Yeah. Okay, just for the sake of this video, let's just dive straight in. The foul stain of the ink of ruin has reached the eastern region of Tokinokuni, transforming the lands around the sacred Mount Fugaku into twisted labyrinths. Edo, the central port of Tokinokuni, is a strong city protected by the magical Zangetsu barrier. But even this barrier will eventually be overrun by the ink, and the blight will consume our fair city. With these dangers approaching, the Tokinokuni shogunate seeks individuals who can set off at once into the labyrinths to eliminate the ink. We seek those worthy to be called Blightbane. Holy, unholy, good or evil, this threat affects us all. In the labyrinths, reasoning and faith can only take us so far. Even the laws of physics seems not to apply within their dark passages. No one is coming to save us. What we need is the courage to siege victory from the blackened maw of defeat and the heart to do whatever it takes, no matter the cost. This trial will test whether you have what it takes to do this. Use your experience, your knowledge, your strength. Nay, use everything you have at your disposal to survive and stay strong even when it all seems lost. Godspeed to us all. Let me into the labyrinth, man. Right. Oh my god. We have received new training order from Blightbane conscripts. Proceed into the Fort of Trials. Move! Oh, look at the... Oh, that's a really nice, like, transition. See how it, like, slowly glides you into the next thing? That's cool. That's a spirit. Wait, can I talk to those guys or do we... Hey. Hey, hello, young man. Can do it. Hey. Doing. It's empty. Oh, the search. It's empty. Okay. Oh, this is slick, man. Oh, I really like this. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So... we got to do that classic. Oh my god. Well, we won't do that now. We'll actually play the game. I won't get lost and caught into my ways of playing dungeon crawlers. Okay. Wait, oh shit. Well, at least I guess we're stuck in. You hear a voice ring from behind you. Pay good heed of that sign in front of you. Something is written here. Reading information is vital when in the field. Be sure to pay attention to what they say lest you regret it. Okay. Good call. Do we actually have like an overall map? Sneaking. Oh. Do not concern yourself with the door. It's unlocked. Continue. Oh my god, there's a sneak button. That's cool. Making camp will allow you to prepare for battle. Make camp. Oh, wow. You make camp and there you can see the map. Brilliant. Oh my god. So good. Well, I wonder what orientation is. Tells you which direction you're facing. Usable while exploring. All allies until leaving the labyrinth. Oh. There we go. Let's just have that. Orientation as well. Got the heal. Okay. What else we got? Skills. Trap disarming. Okay, so he's our thief. That's good. Items, medicine. Nice. What is the direction that we were facing? You hear the sound of something closing. Damn it, man. You feel the presence of the ink on the other side of the door. Let's get it done. The ink of ruin swirls through the bars of the prison cell. Looking closer in the midst of the maelstrom, you can make out a small figure. A voice rings out. The monster wreathes its foul form in the power of the ink to bolster its strength. Eliminate it now. What do I do? Something looms ahead. 2 goblins. Look at these things. Attack, repeat, equip, reorder, run. Attack. So we're going to attack. Ooh, we get a choice. Nice. We parry. Oh. I can only do a... Well, let's have a look to see what Force Bolt looks like for starters. And let's have a look what Sleep looks like. Fight. Woo! 17. Huge damage. Okay, let's go attack, attack, attack. Parry, parry, parry. Fight. Oh, with the massive critical hit. Obtained 41 Sin, gained 33 EXP. Excellently done, conscript. You have passed the first trial. That foreboding hole over there leads down to the next floor. Do you require an invite? Head down. Look at that. Oh, this is fantastic. We've never really seen a wizardry style game done in this way. Before moving on, it might be a good idea to use that medicine to treat your wounds. Check the nearby signpost for more info. I've got 3. Nice. Okay, let's read this. Items found in the labyrinth can be strange and bewildering. Beware, one cannot use what they do not comprehend. Perhaps if I identify such oddities, they may be of use. Okay. Yeah. Identifying stuff. Cool. You can check and use items you've acquired in your inventory. Just don't forget to identify them first. Okay, that's good. You may sustain wounds in battle and feel unable to go on, but if they are shallow, you may hang on a while longer. Though death lurks but a short distance away, swift treatment saves lives. If a conscript's HP reaches 0, they might not die immediately if the wounds are not severe. They can get back in the fight with a healing spell or item. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's not instant death then. Identify. Who's going to identify the stuffs? Identification success. The cleric, he's the one that's supposed to do it, right? Holy magic. Is it intelligence, maybe? Ooh, I wonder. Never mind. Let's go. You hear the sound of something closing. Gates closing behind me on the map. The time of your second trial is upon us. Surely somebody left a clue to help the unsuspecting escape. Oh shit, you noticed something. I noticed something too. Something is written here. One of these walls is not like the others. It conceals the way forward. How to investigate suspicious places. F. What we got? A closed door is only closed until it is open, young one. Investigate diligently while exploring the labyrinth. Ooh, you can just smash through stuff. A dirt wall collapses, revealing a new path. Nice, so it's just F to smash through a path. Something's written here. Some monsters are obscured by the writhing blackness of their ink, hiding their true form. Oh, so it's only some monsters. Goblin, let's just attack, attack, attack. Parry, parry, parry. Easy. Okay, let's heal up. Within this room is a hidden key. Find it. Let's go there. Let's go items. Medicine on him. Okay. The rising Maya can often disguise the world's blessings. If you see something strange, catch or investigate at once. F. It's empty. It's empty. A dusty box buried in the ground. Will you open it? Of course I will. We got a key. Nailed it. Oops. Key to open a door in the Fort of Trials B2. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, we can actually move pretty quickly. That's pretty sweet too. Like that. Click. The key slides smoothly into the hole, and with a deft turn, the door unlocks. Easy. Monsters in labyrinths will sometimes carry treasure chests. They may even hide valuable treasure within, but you must not let the promise of wealth dull your dude. My vigilance can never be dulled. Okay, so we can avoid those squares? There are two ways to disarm treasure chest mechanisms. Thieves can tinker and tamper, while more physical individuals can destroy the whole chest. Utilizing a thief's skills is the safest way to claim your prize. Think of destroy as a brutish last resort. Highly skilled mages can use the holy magic spell All-Seeing Eye to identify traps, or the mana magic spell Unlock to bypass them entirely. Oh, okay. Typical wizards, right? They get the easy option. I want to just destroy all these monsters, right? We're not letting a single one of these wicked creatures exist in our labyrinth. Oh. Wait, all of us missed this guy. There we go. Oh, here we go. Inspect by falling rocks. Huh? Unlock. Oh my god. Unlock failed. Oh shit. Wait, but he's our thief. Oh no. $17 in medicine. I wonder if you get like crappier rewards for smashing the chests open. Sneaking will dampen your footfalls, make it harder for foes to hear their death approaching. Do not let your guard down, conscripts. After all, the quietest man is a dead one. A small figure. We seem to be okay. We're in good health. Got a treasure chest? Ooh. Rocks fall towards you. Oh, crap. Okay. Holy water. Okay, we've got 2 holy waters. Let's use an item. Let's use a medicine to heal. There we go. Some friends have hidden frailties. For instance, it's known that the undead cannot stand before holy power. Knowledge is power. Uh-huh. Quash your foes and see your mastery over the blight and bloom. Once you have grown plump with experience, a brief respite in the castle shall surely grant new abilities to deploy. Ooh, okay, so leveling up basically. The door's locked tight. It's a key, or there must be a key around. Ooh, okay. Oh shit, skeleton! Oh, we take it. Oh no, this is not good, man. Maybe we should... Easy. 75 EXP. Inspect. Lock level 1, 0 of 3. Unlock. Unlock success, 94 sen and a key. Locks mean nothing to a holder of a key. Use what you found and push on. Nice. Easy. You've passed the second trial. That uninviting hole over there leads down to the next floor. I think we're almost at the end of the game. Guys, I think we've done it. Like, we are... Your efforts thus far are commendable, conscripts. Your final trial awaits. Beyond this checkpoint, one last foe lays in wait. Smite it where it stands and feel the sun on your face once more. I care not how you face this peril. I shall simply await you on the surface. Godspeed. Okay. Inside Labyrinth, there are some areas where even natural light dare not shine. Only a fool would push forward blindly into the darkness. Use this torch to light your way. Ooh. The torch you carry is imbued with magic. It will allow you to instantly see further ahead. However, its luminescence will grow weaker with every step. Take care not to waste the gift of light by blundering back and forth. Now, higher level clerics can learn the holy magic spell Light, which will surely come in handy if you find yourself stumbling in the dark. Got it. I'm just sneaking everywhere. I don't see a downside to it. Oh, you can't see what the... Oh, okay. Okay. I see you, dude. Okay, so let's see then. So let's go... Look at that. We're torched up. Torched out of our minds here. A pit. Oh, shh. Okay, well. Okay. So I thought that these were like searchable areas, but that's fine. I'm gonna make sure we uncover every single square. There's a door there. Okay, let's go skill. No. Let's go magic. We want a heal. Okay. Let's get a heal here. One here. Pull on the tail of this creature. A rope hangs from the ceiling. Pull the cord? Absolutely pull the cord. Hear the distant sound of something opening. Wait. Oh, that was the door. Oh, very sneaky. Ah, shit. Closed right behind us. Oh, it's a big room. Okay, what's this here? The rear guard are partially protected from enemy attacks. However, they must use longer range weapons to strike back. Spells can also be flung. Got it. Do not squander your strength through an ill-equipped and poorly positioned party, young one. I got you. Trust me, you'll see. Ooh, there's red mists. Oh, okay. There's some stuff there. What's this guy say? Monsters consumed as they are by the ink harbor an intense hatred towards the living. The longer a battle rages, the more intense the flames of loathing grow. Oh, that's an interesting concept. So the longer the battles go on... Oh, that was just... Huh? Okay... Maybe it's only a chance of combat in those Maybe it's only a chance of combat in the clouds. Inspect. Who will investigate? Failure. Oh my god. Inspect. Falling rocks. Unlock. 23 sen and a medicine. Nice. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull a rope. Okay. I should have opened up these guys. Yeah. We got some red mists there, but before we go into that... Oh no, we missed. Oh, that's a big hit, actually. Shh, repeat. Nice. We got close. He's really good at it. Yeah, you're going to disarm it. Nice. Another medicine. Very good. Okay, it looks like this stuff is easy to identify. That's good. Let's use a medicine on Sun. Ichi-ni-san Shigo Roku. Okay. What is that? Water bubbles up from the ground. A note on the wall reads, "Holy water shall heal thy wounds." You take a sip. You feel your body fill with energy. Your squad's HP was restored. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we've got a healing spring there. If you cross paths with a foe that would grind your bones to dust, run and never look back. There is no shame in living to fight another one another day. Grind your bone to dust. Hey, listen. Not on my watch, buddy. That ain't happening. There is no creature in this entire game that can defeat us. Nailed it. Beautiful. Okay, so where is that cloud? This was the one I... Okay, so... Wow. Okay, so it's not constant. Well done making it this far. Now you must defeat a powerful enemy. So red is I just sneaked my way through. Oh, it's because I'm sneaking. Wow, I did not defeat the enemy. I snuck past him. A black ink used in Eastern lands. Sumi. Sin, wrongdoing. Sumi. It arrived with no herald nor fanfare, a dark corruption seeping into the fibre of our world as if ink had stained the six lands. Our once vibrant mountains dulled and our rivers run black, even the heavens were cloaked in foreboding shadow. The sun's luster paled and a stagnant decay cloyed at the very souls of all who drew breath. This sentient, twisted miasma became known as the ink of ruin. The blight drove the lucky mad, death's knell ring in their ears. The unlucky, however, mutated into nightmarish fiends, existing only to terrorize those who remained. Oh damn, this artwork, dude. Corpses rose from their graves, prowling for unwanted souls to join them, unwitting souls to join them in the shadows. In the grip of the ink, even inanimate objects could become savage, demented beasts. The people of land fled the corruption of the ink, forbidding any to return. They called these blighted lands labyrinths. And that's where we're going. Those who escaped the calamity lived a meager, restless existence, terrified of the encroaching blight, never knowing peace. Here it is. Here it is, right here. A sole bastion of hope remained, one town that vowed to fight the ink to the bitter end. Its name, Ido. This walled fortress was unique. The constant moon bathed the land below in an eternal glow, protecting it with powerful magical barriers. Ito's town council, along with its top occult scholars, sought a way to halt the progression of the ink. They hoped to locate and eliminate the source of the corruption before it was too late. For the longest time, Ito's walls remained closed under the draconian laws of Tokinokuni, but eventually, with the permission of the governing shogunate, the town began to accept refugees from across the broken land. Those with martial, magical, or monastic expertise were conscripted for a critical mission into one of the inky labyrinths that writhed outside the castle walls. They were to use their skills to fight the spreading corruption and find a way. These brave, foolish adventurers were charged with eradicating the ink. Burdened with the glorious purpose, they were granted the title Blightbane. Where did the Ink of Ruin come from? Can we eliminate its blighted touch? Is there a way to save the damned souls of this cursed land? The fate of the world lies heavy in the hands of the Blightbane chapter as its conscripts gather in Edo, town of the eternal moon. That's the intro done. Beautiful. Beautiful. A nice, really compacted. Well done in overcoming the Fort of Trials. You are now officially recognized as a member of the Blightbane chapter and are permitted to enter into Edo proper. Your strength may yet prove the decisive blow against the Ink of Ruin. Damn straight it will. Send me in there, boss. As members of the Blightbane chapter, you may now make free use of the following 3 facilities: the Blightbane chapter HQ, the shop, and the temple. At HQ, you can assemble your squad and recruit new conscripts. Those with the requisite qualifications can even change their class here. This is classic wizardry. I love it. At the shop, you can obtain new equipment and sell items you no longer need. At the temple, you can purify those who have become corrupted, and perhaps even revive those who are petrified, ashen, or dead. Beware though, the process of resurrection is not certain to succeed, and if you fail to resurrect ashen conscripts, they will be lost forever. Now conscripts, your mission awaits. Reports tell of 3 labyrinths situated around Mount Fugaku, Sanroku Jukai Forest, the ancient Pyroducts, and Kurihasu Temple. You must venture into each in turn, fight your way into their depths, and eliminate the ink fiends that reside within. Then once you reach the labyrinth's festering heart, you must locate the source of the ink of ruin flowing within. The labyrinths exude a corrosive aura that can fatally maim any mortal who dares to draw close. Even the strongest of heart are doomed to become prey for the savage ink fiends that lurk within. We must protect not just Edo, but the whole world from the ink of ruin and its foul machinations. You must complete your holy mission. Drive back the ink. It's the only way to save us. Only way our souls will find salvation. If you meet with success, conscripts, rest assured you'll be showered in both riches and eternal gratitude of our people. What's more, the Tokinokuni shogunate shall bestow upon you the title of Senatorius. From now on, anything you find in the labyrinth shall be yours to keep and use as you will. However, the truly valuable rewards are reserved for those who can successfully purge the ink from the holes it infests. You have also been granted a storehouse to keep the items you obtain in the labyrinths. Store them there or sell them at the shop for some sen, the currency of Edo. Now the time has come for you to set out on your journey. We will be praying that you remain hale and hearty, uncorrupted by the toxic consumption of the ink. Godspeed. Select a save mode. You cannot change from normal to blight stained partway through the game. Normal automatically saves in the labyrinth. You can choose to recover when wiped out. Blight stained. No automatic saves in the labyrinth. When annihilated, corpses remain where they fell. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool, actually. No automatic saves in the labyrinth. And when you die, everyone dies and you have to find the corpses again. Normal. Survive the labyrinth. That's right. Of course we did. Gain 257 sen. Identified an item. Storage. Oh, we can only take 36 items. Ooh, well, we're going to take them all. We don't need to store any of this stuff, so... Right, let's just finish. Chapter, party setup. So we've got party setup, manage the conscripts. We've got trading post, a bamboo spear. Daggers, staffs, slings. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Okay, let's have a look at this. So if I say +1 0 1 to 6. How do I tell if this is better than what I've got right now? Well, this all costs so much money. Holy shit. Let's buy a sling. Oh. Equip. Let's see what he says. The Dagger of Trials. So 1 to 3. This does. Oh, but but he can equip it from. He can fire it from the back. So that's what I'm looking for. Club, Sword of Trials, Sword of Trials. So these guys have Sword of Trials, Sword of Trials. I wonder what the little spiral thingy is. What is that? Spirally thingo. Oh, AC 12, AC 14, AC 12, 12, 11, and 11. These guys are both basically doing 1 to 4. 1 to 6. He's doing 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. I don't have any ranged. I don't have. Yeah. Oh, the start. Wait a minute. They can attack from the back with this. So. Oh, buy and equip. There we go. That's how to do it. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice comparison window right there. So buy and equip is our nice we don't want him to have that, right? 1 to 4. This is 1 to 4. Crit 5% though. A dagger is an upgrade from the Sword of Trials. That's pretty crazy. Staff, sling, club. 1 to 6. This is 80 sen. I could get 2. Oh no, 1 club and one katana. Or I could buy 2 katana. Yeah, let's get the katana. Here we go. 1 to 6, crit 10%. Right, and then let's get a club for old mate. Right, now everyone's got new weapons. There is armor. Let's have a look here. +2. Kimono is +1. Everyone's got leather armor or kimono. So leather armor. Blightbane kimono 150. Hide armor. Hide shield. Ooh. Okay, a Jingasa, Hachigani. Okay, these are starting to cost. There's a temple, there's a labyrinth. O for settings. Oh, I see. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Apply settings. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that first look of Labyrinth of Zangetsu. This is definitely a game that I think I'm going to stream. Might showcase it a little bit over the next few days. I think this is something that you guys are going to probably enjoy, especially the dungeon crawler fans out there. Curious to know if any of you guys are convinced to pick this up and on what platform. I suspect playing this on the Switch would actually be really fun. Anyway, huge thank you to all of my patrons. You guys absolutely rock. I'll see you guys on the next one.